Hi guys, this is a bit random. I just thought I would say hello. Yeah, it's been a real strange day. I'm really tired, had a lot going on with Free Your Mind and struggled to kind of get up today. Did my work anyway, ended up heading out and come back. But I've had like something on my mind, and it was, I don't know, I was just thinking about friendship and stuff. And I think that when, I don't know what you think, but when we make friends with people, I feel like it's kind of like a contract or a way of saying I accept you for who you are, not you will be who I want you to be, and these are the conditions. It's more of a unconditional thing where you become friends with that person because you are going to accept them for exactly what they come with and who they are. If not, then just leave it. That's the way I think friendship should be. And I feel like these days friendship comes with like loads of conditions, like you must be a perfect person, you must be there, as soon as I phone. And it's just like nobody can do that anymore. I don't think anyone could do that before, but I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect people and try to be, too much. And I think that we do put too much pressure on our friends, and I put a lot of pressure on myself as a friend. I'm always thinking, I haven't phoned that person, I haven't got in touch with that person, I need to do that. And if I'm honest, I don't always feel like that's always happening for me, although I do have some of the most amazing friends. And I'm not speaking of those people actually, but what I'm saying is I feel like we do put a lot of pressure on each other to be perfect, and to be these ready-made people who are just going to be, who aren't going to make any mistakes, who aren't going to annoy us sometimes, who aren't going to do something wrong. And if they do something wrong, we're just going to kind of cut them out of our lives like that. And I'm not saying that we should just have whatever people do to us or say to us, but of course not. I think there's a threshold and everybody should have their point that, for total disrespect or whatever. But I think that I think these days we are quick to cut people off for small things, and I don't think we should do that. I think we need to just be a bit more forgiving and have less conditions for people to be a part of our lives. We should be a bit more understanding, because we all have stuff to do. We all have things going on, and I think we should just all remember that and keep that in mind next time you're kind of like, why didn't that person phone me? Why didn't they come here? Why didn't they do that? And, even with me running Free Your Mind, not all my friends come to my events, not all my friends share my posts, not all my friends do this, that and the other, but and if I'm honest, at first, when I first started out, that really did annoy me. I was not say annoy me, I think it upset me. And I just think, why won't they share my posts? Why don't they like my pictures? And all this kind of thing. And I've come down to the thought that, to be honest with you, I'm not going to kind of let that be a problem in my friendships as long as they're a good friend to me. Social media died tomorrow. That person would still be there when I need them, and who cares about them sharing a post? If social media died tomorrow, they couldn't share a post on anything anyway, but they'd still be there for me if something really bad happened. So I guess it's just putting things into perspective and not letting your thoughts get out of control about the people around you. And I think we just need to break this conditional friendship business. Because you're never going to find a perfect person. I'm never going to be a perfect person. So I just think I'm rambling a little bit here, but it's just a thought that I wanted to share. I needed to get it out just because I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to be this perfect person, and I know I shouldn't be. And I was just wondering if anyone else does that as well. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's productive, and I don't think it's going to get the best out of us, and I don't think it's going to get us the right friends, actually, because you're not being who you really are when you're trying to act perfect, because nobody's perfect. And if you make friendships with people who think you are a certain way, when you know, if you relax and become your real self, they're not going to like you anymore. So or they're probably not going to be there because they're there for the wrong reasons. So it's really important to have friendships and people around you that accept you for who you are. Sorry, I'm doing that because I getting Instagram notifications. You've got to have people around you that love you, warts and all. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. I actually wanted to show you something, actually. I've been really busy in my head, had a clouded mind. So I decided that I would go to the shop today and I would buy these colouring books. I bought colouring books and pens. What do you think about that? I thought that'd be a really good different type of mindfulness, because I'm not great with mindfulness. Yeah, I'm not great with mindfulness, and I just thought it would be a good way to clear my head and do something different. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts, and if you have any similar thoughts, please share. Please, type back. And it was good to talk to you, even though nobody said anything, but I know you're there. And yeah, I just think we need to stop putting pressure on each other to be perfect. And I'm going to try and put less pressure on myself to be perfect too. And yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. And it's only 3:30 anyway in the UK. And yes, I'm going to go now. Might do some colouring. I know some people think I'm crazy for doing that, but I don't. I think it's pretty normal, and it's a good way to put your mind somewhere else instead of all the issues that you might have around you, for just a minute to relax your mind and to take it somewhere else. And is my mind free? Yeah, sometimes. I say sometimes, I wouldn't say all the time. Sometimes my mind is full. So I wouldn't say it's free. It's full of stuff, full of work, full of thoughts like, oh, I must phone this person, must text that person, must write that email. Is your mind free? Do you feel like your mind is free? When I'm on here, I feel like I'm free in my mind, and when I'm blogging, I feel like I'm free in my mind. When I'm writing, I feel like I'm free in my mind, but yeah, I don't always feel like my mind is free, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's why I'm choosing to do things that help me to be mindful, which is like doing the colouring, which I know people think, you're not 5, why are you colouring? But I think it's a brilliant idea, actually. I think it's a good way to cast your mind somewhere else for just for a moment. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it. I don't know if you guys, can relate, but somebody will, and that's the point. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I hope you all have a good day, and I will be back soon. Take care. Bye bye.